Good morning. Yo, 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 Sergio. Good morning, BJ. Good morning. We back today. Yeah, Sergio, those games yesterday, right? Guys, I sat up here yesterday and I was like, man, hope these games don't disappoint us. I hope they come through, at least give us some good games. And my goodness, did they ever? The NFL delivered. Holy smokes. Can we just take a second to really appreciate how good those two games were? Talk about setting the bar and the standard high. They weren't 10-7, they weren't 9-3, defensive struggles and stuff. Nobody want to see that. I was dead wrong about that game last night. That game was a shootout. That game was exciting. It almost got ugly there. I was like, man, Caleb Williams, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? He's looking ugly, throwing these balls off his back foot. He does that too often, though. But my goodness, man came out and made some plays. What a game, though. Kudos to them for getting back in the game. What was it, 21-6 with like 15 minutes left? Then they got back into it. And just like that, a lot of times that momentum swings and it's over. Then the freaking Packers come all the way down the field and can score too. They come down the field and score. That was just blow for blow, back and forth. Absolutely loved it. What great football. I don't know if I have as much faith in these games, but I do think there's some good plays to be had, all right? I think we're going to find some stuff, build out some fun parlays here. Let's have a good time. In between services, dropping in the show. Appreciate you, Python. God bless, brother. I know you're at church. Thank you for hopping in real quick and just saying what's up. I cannot thank you enough. That is dedication to the most important thing. Man's at church. Man's at church. Most important thing. But great for fam. Great fam. Kelly became a YouTube member. Appreciate you, Callie. Shout out to Callie. Look at that. You got the green badge and everything. Woo! Woo! I love it. Everybody thinks these games are going to be less competitive. Is that the overall consensus here? Our spreads are pretty narrow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh man. I built we had a member in Discord that has a family parlay thing with they do a whole big family thing with like 40 plus family members. And the dude's like, I'm always losing this thing. Can you help me? And so I tried my best to help him build out 3 different teams. You pick players from each team. And the one thing I kept hammering home with him, and it was partially because the man's a monster and a menace, and partially because I think the Rams are going to do well. But I was like, you got to have Puka on every stinking team. If you don't, you're not doing it right. And what does he do? Jeesh. Beast. T. Good morning. Appreciate you, T. Let the people know. Hit the like button. Tap it. Just give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. Just easing the tension, baby. Just easing the tension. All right. Man, everybody's in here. Says, 3's company, 2's I'm ready. I've been crushing it with the app lately. Listen, I love to hear it. I talked to you guys yesterday. That's all I care about. Juan, that shirt is fire in that picture. Love that color. Good morning, Juan. I'm trying to trigger you again today. Oh, man, you had me yesterday. Nah, you know that. Oh, Tim. My guy Tim is here. Man, Stafford, I put out a video. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Do you guys follow? Does anybody listen? And I'm not telling anybody they should be on social media because I think it's, overall, I think it's more harm than good. However, if you are going to be on social, at least follow your boy. So let's see here. Can I play it? Yeah, David. We know. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on a minute. Can you guys hear it? Spoiler alert. 2 picks from the app in my videos I put out. Guy's so handsome. Oh, we're the same hat. Bryce Young, longest pass completion over 31.5. Hits Coker for 54. Check, okay? What's this play? David, tell me, what's the play? Bang! Matt Stafford, higher than 2.5 passing touchdowns at plus odds. Bang, bang. 2 picks, 2 cash. So I'm with you, Timothy. We were rooting on that. We were rooting on that together, my friend. Stafford 3 plus, bang, cashes it out right at the end. An absolute dime and a great catch. Was that Colby Parkinson? A great freaking catch. God bless you, my friend. Appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you very much. I love that. I love it. We got picks from the 6 reposting the stream. All right, guys. We're out of control here. We've been just chatting. We've just been hanging out. I've seen people putting this out there. I seen this. Where did I see this one? Was that you picks? Somebody put that one out there. Ty Johnson, higher than 10.5. Was it rushing or receiving yardage, though? I want to say it might have been receiving yardage. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw it wrong. Oh, there's his rushing yardage, Ty Johnson. The reception yards, I think, is the one I saw. You know they love to throw the ball to this guy. Dude's got hands like a wide receiver out of the backfield. 10.5 on Profit X. 13.5 on some of the other books. 13.5 on some of the other books. All right, we're going to get into some picks. Let's take a look at what we can find. Spreads, over-unders, let that be our starting point. 51.5 for the Bills. I know it's high, but look what the 2 games did yesterday. You don't think these 2 teams can put up points like that? We'll see. I hope they don't come out a little skittish and afraid to make a mistake. Scared money don't make money in the playoffs. You got to throw the ball. You've got to move the ball down the field. Now, if you are the Bills, you should try to establish James Cook because he's been your workhorse all year. I wonder how Josh Allen's ankle is. If Josh Allen's ankle is up to snuff, I think there's some rushing props to be had because they're probably a little juice lower because of the ankle and he hasn't run lately and a little bit of that recency bias. Now, I don't have any inside information here on how his ankle is. Oh, that's the wrong Josh Allen. Oh my gosh. I think it's got the wrong. The heck? The heck? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Yeah, hold on a minute. All right, well, let's work on Josh Allen props later. Hold on a minute. It's all confused. Hold on, let's see if I can fix this. I like the Ty Johnson one. There was another one. There was a longest pass completion that I think is interesting. Let me just pull this up on the side here. Actually, I should probably screenshot that, shouldn't I? And say, hey, hold on a minute. Pop, pop, pop. Please open up. What's going on here? There we go. All right. NFL. See if I can map this guy real quick. In the let's see. See if I can do that. Let's see if I can do that. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, not working well, huh? Okay. Well, Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Okay. Well, thank you guys for bearing with me as I tried to go in here and just fix that. There. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can do it instantaneously, but I will figure that out here. Okay. Oh, NFL. Okay. Well, for some reason, that's all jacked up, but that's okay. All right. I'll fix that. The data does not like when they play each other. Okay, so I'm going to have to skip that for now. We're just going to have to wing that one then. Trevor Lawrence is the top play. Look at his last 5 games. The dude's just been playing out of his mind, and he's ran in a couple of touchdowns too. I think that's an interesting option today. I was going to look at it, but I think Josh Allen's touchdown prop is quite interesting too. The Josh Allen on the Bills side of the ball, because as long as that ankle's healthy, he's their goal line back. And when they get down there and they need 2 or 3 yards to rush the ball in, they're going to power Josh in. And honestly, I think that this guy's sniffed the playoffs and sniffed. I mean, he's been in the playoffs, but he's sniffed the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl game so many times that, like, when we get here, we're just going to see Josh Allen do everything he can. And maybe that means he does too much and throws a pick or two, but it also means that he's literally going to do everything he can to will his team to victory here. So let's go ahead and start building out some little slips here. Didn't even have this open. Got too excited. 51.5 points. There's no way this game ends up being a clunker, right? That right there is pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid odds on our part here. Jacoby Myers is another guy I like here to get a touchdown. But remember, as we saw yesterday, guys, these touchdowns are fickle. My favorite touchdown prop from yesterday's video, Christian Watson scored a touchdown. Should have had another one, dropped it going over the goal line. But they're still fickle, man. Great touchdown props still don't hit. I don't think Josh Jacobs had a touchdown. No, maybe he did. Did Jacobs have a touchdown yesterday? He was a guy that scored in what, like 16, 18 straight games or something? We've got some good games here. So let's do something like, I would do this. I would do a Josh Allen rushing prop because I do think that he's going to run the ball. So Trevor Lawrence 440, Josh Allen 40 plus, or the alternative is you can do Josh Allen's passing and rushing prop. Is that over here? There it is. And just do like 260 plus or something. Then we can go over and we can do, you could pick touchdowns from these, but if you want to try receivers from this game, 40 plus for Brian Thomas. How about not Brian Thomas Jr.? How about what was his name just now? Jacoby Myers. He's been spreading the ball around so much. Look at that. 5 receptions, 4 plus. That 4 plus reception seems like a pretty solid prop for a parlay. You could go 5 plus, but let's see if there's receiving yards here. Yeah, receiving yards aren't huge. What's going on here? Remember this was doing it the other time too? Just like frozen, buffering. Dalton Kincaid's back. They've been holding him out. I imagine he gets out there and gets some work. So you could see a 40 plus here. Cooks, how about Brandon Cooks last week? Catching bombs. Literally catching bombs down the field. They might have discovered something. I think there's a chance they go back to that. Let's take Kincaid out then. Okay, we did already. All right, so that's a solid little plus 600 for this game. And if you want to spruce it up a little bit, then go with a Josh Allen touchdown. I don't mind that whatsoever. Let's snip that, shall we? We'll call that our first little Bills play. if you want to make it a little safer, you could take out Brandon Cooks and do something with James Cook and do like a rushing and receiving maybe, or just straight up rushing. Rushing and receiving 90 plus. What is that? DK site's all jacked up. It happens, okay? It happens in software. Sometimes mistakes happen. Ooh, cover for that one. Good recovery. Good recovery. What is happening though? Why does it keep getting me locked in here? About just 100 plus. Plus 625, something like that. I don't mind the Brandon Cooks one though, to be honest. I think the Brandon Cooks one is fine. I think they've discovered something last week and they're going to go back to it, but we'll see. All right, moving on from this game, going with the 49ers and Eagles. Eagles are 6-point home favorites. What I like out of this game is Christian McCaffrey. And I think you've got to hit his rushing and receiving. And I just expect him to have I kind of like that. It's just a straight up play. I actually don't mind that right there as a straight up play. And if we want to throw one more thing in, just throw in a touchdown for him every time it's going to do this. Whatever. We got it. We got it. Jags money line. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me go back. I got you. Okay, this is a great place to start for chat. I've said this all year, especially from about halfway through when the Chiefs weren't really looking right, when Lamar's team was just starting to kind of come back, but like he had been in and out of the lineup. And then you've got Drake May. Look at the inexperience in the AFC. You've got Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix, Drake May. Stroud's had one playoff win, I think. Herbert maybe has one, but has struggled in other playoff things. That's been like an ongoing narrative with him. So 5 of the 7 quarterbacks, and I'm missing one. Who am I missing from yesterday? No, those were both AFC game or NFC games. I'm missing one of them. But anyways, the 5 or 6 of the 7, Josh Allen excluded, quarterbacks that are in the playoffs right now have no experience or like one win under their belt, maybe. Like that's it. This is the most inexperienced conference for the quarterback position that I can ever remember, at least in recent memory for sure, but maybe ever. So if this isn't the Bills' best chance to win the Super Bowl this year, as far as easiest schedule, easiest path to get there, you don't have to play Lamar. You don't have to then play Mahomes in Arrowhead, a guy you know you can't beat. Like all these teams are out of the way for you. The path is paved. It's on Josh Allen to do something with it. I heard all the rumors or all the stuff people are saying, oh, this is his weakest team. Whatever. This is also the weakest competition you're going to face. So it just so happens you have the weakest team against the weakest competition, but you're still there, Josh Allen. Okay, this is your chance. Go out there, make it happen, bring the Super Bowl to Buffalo. And if you don't, sorry, guys, it might not ever happen. This is the best chance that you are going to have served up for you on a platter. Other than if you get to the playoffs and every team's starting quarterback goes down with injury in the first round. Okay, then maybe that's a little bit better. But like otherwise, save for that, like that's it. This is your chance. So that's my take on it. My take is this is the best chance. They are the team I picked to go to the Super Bowl against the Rams. So that's my take. That's how I feel. If he doesn't, massive disappointment. Massive letdown. And to some extent, it's got to be on you. When you're the quarterback, that's what happens. Now, I think, their coach probably should get fired, but we'll see what happens. But, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse, and they might all be legitimate excuses, but after a while, they're still excuses. Yes, I saw Christian Watson. He did. He was 14 yards short. I don't know if you watched that game, Sergio. He came across the middle at the end of the game when they needed to score. And, Love threw a pretty good ball overall because he had to get it over two defenders in between a window. And he did, but it was a little high. Watson reaches up. It tips off his fingertips. That's not a catch he should have made. It would have been incredible to see him make it. But if he had caught that, that would have put us over. But I didn't see coming Golden being so involved. Had an incredible game. Jaden Reed, he's a good guy. Like, he's a good player, so I'm not surprised that he was involved and stuff. But Watson had been the guy the last couple of weeks. In this game, they really spread it around to their credit, and it almost worked for him. But yes, I love to hear that. I love to hear that you nuked the Watson touchdown. Well, typo. What's the name of the AI app? PropsBot.AI. Is that the one you're looking for? That's the same one right here. That's what this is over here. That's what we're looking at. That's what we use to look at all our plays. It's got all this stuff down here you can do. You want to look at his receiving average. You want to look at his receiving touchdowns. You want to see how many first downs he's gotten. All these things. Rush attempts, snap rate, rushes of 40+ yards, fumbles, blah, 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 all that stuff, all that good stuff, that every app has. Just kidding. Sorry, just kidding. But yeah, really the bread and butter is right here. So 0-23, the Jags are when the spread is over 40. Wow, the over-under over 40, and they don't win any of them, huh? Yes, sir, that's what I figured. The commentator curse. Biased on the Ravens, get knocked out by Mahomes or John. So, Josh, the Bills are going down. We'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. Is it because I wasn't ranting and raving yesterday? Or was it because when I was trying to figure out my stuff? That was my bad. Had to try to fix it on the fly real quick here. All right, where was I? What was I talking about? CMC. I think CMC is my favorite play from this game. I like that as a straight. I wanted to snip it. I think I snipped it. So we can keep that in there. And then I think we see something like an AJ Brown. AJ Brown have a big game. I want to take Kittle, like 50+. My only question is Kittle going to have to stay in and block more? Or is he going to be chipping at the line a little bit more frequently than he normally does? Because if that's the case, then I don't know how I feel about this Kittle play. He might have to stay in and block with that incredible D-line, that rush that Brock Purdy is going to be under. Brock Purdy to throw a pick, I think, is also interesting. I don't know if we can put that in here, but I thought it was interesting. Interceptions. Brock Purdy 1+ pick. What about Kittle 40+ and a CMC touchdown? I mean, you're getting that because it's tough defense. They haven't been running the tush push as much. Maybe that comes back. I don't want to go too heavy on touchdowns. But what was the one I had? George Kittle. That's not bad. A little plus 600. A little plus 600. We'll snip that. But also, I might just... Ricky Pearsall's going to be out there today. A little bit of a weather concern. Wait, well, I don't have Ricky Pearsall's... Pearsall is not playing? Is he not playing? The weather was a little bit interesting today. No, Pearsall's playing, isn't he? Oh, maybe he's not. Unknown. 50-50 chance. What's the latest update? Yeah, unknown. So there's no lines out for him. Man, if he doesn't play, then you got to go like Jawan Jennings here. How about just like a Jawan Jennings big game here? Take out the touchdown. What about just that? Actually, don't mind keeping the Brock Purdy pick in there. Let's keep the Brock Purdy pick in there. Right there, 3 things. Juwan Jennings, CMC 120 plus, and Brock Purdy interception. Who sells us? Man, I really want to throw. CMC's touchdown bet in there. I really do. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. Should we do it? We'll do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, a little sipsy. A little sip. Little sip. Just a sip. Purcell's out for sure. It says he's questionable, but yeah, you might be right then. All right. All right. Well, then Juwan Jennings. Okay, CMC's a lock. CMC's a lock. Purdy rushing yards. Take a quick look at that real quick. And then we'll move on to the last game before we loop back around. Yeah, this is why I like this. This is why I like it. It's both a high hit rate play and a high ROI play. And against a tough defense. Yeah, I like it today. Rushing yards, you said? It's looked pretty good. Fast defense, but if you're going to play it, get it at 15.5. Bailey, Bet Rivers, Park X. Looks like everything else is going to be 16.5. DraftKings pick 6, Rebet, Bovada, Underdog. Yeah, all of them are 16.5. DK is 17.5 actually too. So that line's a little bit spread. I think that means I think that gives me some attention to it. Should be a decent play there. Good find. It's a good find, I think. But I'd love it at 15.5. I mean, because that's going to be such a narrow margin, I think. All right, finally, the night game here. Chargers, Patriots. You know, I like Travion Henderson. I think you give the ball to your best players in this situation. And the question is here's the thing. There's going to be some points put up on the Chargers side, for sure. Is it just these two guys? Like, I'm trying to think. Is it Omari and Hampton running the ball in? Q? I think your safest bet is right here. Just take these two guys and then throw something like Herbert's gonna sling the ball today. So if we do this, actually almost like taking that away, going Travion Henderson. Man, these touchdowns are going to be hard to predict because Ramondre is going to be the guy. I like that. A little bit of discrepancy there, but Ramondre is going to be the guy if they need to get a yard or two. But Travion could bust one in or run one in from 5 to 7 yards out. I think I prefer Travion just by a hair. Somebody's going to score over here. Maybe it's Gadsden. And then Herbert 250 plus. So you could go this way. This is like that's a bit of a degenerate one here. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, something like that that's a bit of a degenerate slip here. How's Diggs been doing? I saw Big Nick said that Diggs is going to be running his mouth. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Had a couple big weeks, came back down to earth. 40 plus seems pretty safe. His snaps came down last week, but was that just because they were winning by a lot? It probably was, right? Oops, I clicked that. Not dog. He's a dog, though. Diggs. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like this right here. Plus 2,200. To me, obviously, the touchdown's the weak point right here. So if you wanted to get it, now it's a plus 675. That's not bad. And how about Drake May to throw a pick? Wow. Plus 103. Herbert's a minus 120. I don't feel super strong about that. Oh, it didn't like it. It didn't like it. Back out. Right there. I mean, that's a plus 675 is nothing to sneeze at. Let me see what the confidence score thought of Herbert. That's Lawrence. Herbert. Likes the over. How many times has he thrown for 250 this year? Close enough. 6 times? I don't mind that. 6 times on the road, 3 times, averaging 221.4 on the season. But over the last 10, well, that goes into a different season. So let's just do let's just do this season. Yeah, 221. I don't mind that. If you want to spruce that up and you don't want to go with touchdowns, I think Q would be the guy I would look at right here. 40 plus for Q. That's it. I like that a lot. I'll snip that one too. All right, Tutties. It's touchdown time. Yeah, CMC Kittle's in. 70 for Jennings, 70 for Barkley, 70 for them, 30 rushing for Hurts. Brian Robinson, 15 yards, 20 for Brock. Woo, that's quite the parlay, Bookie Brown. Did I have that up there? And I didn't mean to close it down. That's quite the parlay, my guy. Guys, we got a ton of people watching today. You guys all missed my crazy rant yesterday. If you need that kind of energy, I'm happy to bring it. Bring up something that gets me fired up, and we'll talk about it. But do me a favor, guys. Smash the like button for the playoffs, all right? We got to keep this momentum going into the offseason, all right? We got a lot of plays. NHL, you guys heard me sit up here and talk about it. We were on a 3 or 4 maybe? 4 going for 5, 3 going for 4. Sweep streak. We had gone 3-0, 4-0, 3-0. Yesterday, 2-1. 2-1. The guy we needed, Wyatt Johnson, I think, had 3 shots on goal. 2 of them a tip. Goalie made great saves. It happens. It happens. But we're back at it today. I bet you we're going to sweep tonight. We're going to sweep, and we're going to have a 4 out of 5 day sweep right now going. What did I get? Schmutz on my water bottle? Schmutz? I like Kittle too, by the way, but I just have a little fear that they're going to have him chip a little bit more, but he could even chip and release, and Kittle's good enough with the ball in his hands to do something with it after. Touchdowns. Who are our favorite touchdowns? Let's go over here. I'm going to let the app guide me, and I'm going to have my own biases and opinions here. Wow, they're back up. So the touchdown market had been way down. We were scoring like a 0.3, 0.4. Basically just meant like the AI algorithm didn't like it. Oh, man, that's so annoying. I'm going to send this over. Can I do this? I'm not logged in. Okay. I cannot do it now. I'll do it later. But basically, like, the confidence score is just essentially the AI algorithm's percentage of likelihood of success. So if it's 0.52, which we might be changing these to whole numbers, by the way, pretty soon. But if it's a 52, that means it's a 52% chance of success, according to the algorithm. So slightly better than 50%. So touchdowns, they're going to be lower for sure, because touchdowns are volatile, guys. If you guys have seen any of the NFL, it's insanely volatile. You'll have Derrick Henry in the best spot, run for 190 yards against the worst rush defense in the league, a team that's given up, the most rushing touchdowns on the season in 10 games, and he'll come into that matchup. You'll be licking your lips, betting it. It'll be a minus 280 because the books think it's going to hit, and he doesn't score. He either gets stuffed, fumbles the ball, or never even gets the opportunity, and they run Lamar Jackson out there. That actually happened to us too. I'm not just saying that. This is based on a true story. These reenactments are done by professionals here. That little message when you see those little corny, cheesy reenactments of, whatever, I don't know, things that have happened. They do a reenactment of it, and the guy's like, I think that somebody's been murdered here. It's like something stupid. Like, it's like nobody would ever say it that way. Come on, Steve, Chris, Mark. Nobody would say it that way. Detective Jefferson or Williams would be like, I think there's been a murder here. Oh, what gave it away? The lock being broken in? I think he came through the front door. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know. I've gone cross-eyed. Remember that from Austin Powers? Tim, you said you wanted me to hit the caffeine, so I've been hitting it hard in between breaks here. Just run like a tube down. You'll just see like a tube hanging down here, and it'll be like a little thing I just plug in like the Matrix. Just plug in. Caffeine straight to the dome. Okay. Anyways, we're live. James Cook, touchdown. ETN, of course. Josh Allen's probably my favorite here. But that ankle worries me a little bit. Those are the two guys I like to score. Let's build out. What do I want to do? Trevor Lawrence has been running a lot of them in. What I want to do is I want to take somebody like Jacoby Myers. I want to take a longer odds one. Maybe a longer odds one from every game for the first touchdown one. Yeah. Or Kittle. Juwan Jennings or Kittle is I don't know why DraftKings is doing this to me, is a toss-up. And then if we took a longer odds one from the third game, I mean, I guess in theory it should be Gadsden. But I don't mind a little Keenan here. A little Keenan. Has Keenan Allen been getting any red zone targets? I'm just curious. This site is entirely not helpful. Keenan Allen. Okay. I'm having a hard time navigating the website. All I'm seeing is that Hunter Henry or Juwan Jennings have had a lot of red zone targets. How about Keenan? Is Keenan the guy I should play or not? Who gets Christian Gonzalez coverage? Yeah, I don't hate this, my friend. I don't hate this. We've been on him a couple of times. Man, are you kidding me that Bryce Young, we get that touchdown yesterday and Caleb Williams doesn't run one in for us? Big sad. I was big sad. Because once Bryce Young got it, I was like, ooh, I thought that was the harder one, in my opinion. That was the plus 650. I was like, that was the one I was like, yeah, I don't know about. Dang. Tim, with all your money, you fly me out to Vegas. We'll watch the games and party in Vegas. And by party, I mean watch the games, sip Coke Zero, eat my face off, and then go to bed by 10:30. That's what I mean. Old man. I'll give you my pick, Sergio. I got you. All right. Here's the thing. I like Keenan Allen today, but I'm a little nervous of who gets the Gonzalez coverage. So I hate doing this. Like, I don't think it's a good idea normally, but for the sake of the playoffs, and let's have some fun, and we're going to try to cash. Oops. We're going to try to cash one out here. Let's do one like this. And let's swap him for Stephon Diggs. Okay. And if DraftKings decides it wants to work for me today, I'll take a little snippy. Just a little off the top here. There. Okay, that's the longer odds one. Now, let's bring it back with what I imagine will happen. Probably, we take both quarterbacks? Let's do that for fun. No, I'm not going to take Trevor Lawrence as like a parlay. Play Trevor Lawrence as a straight. If we're going to play Trevor Lawrence, play him as a straight. Man, this site is getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. Minerva. What's that from? Minerva Dumbledore? Isn't that from Harry Potter? Harry Potter. Harry Potter. The boy who lived. CMC. And do we go A.J. Brown or Jalen Hurts, chat? Do we do all the quarterbacks? All the quarterbacks minus Purdy? A quarterback one? Could be interesting. CMC and Jalen Hurts? Trevor Lawrence. Passing yards. 500. I'll put a big old fat bet on that. Not $500, but I'll put a fat bet on that. On the top play of the day? Yeah, sure. Sure. I want to say almost A.J. Brown or Jalen Hurts. What are we thinking here? Just go Saquon. Just go Saquon. This is going to be our super safe one. Super safe. 2 from every game. I'm not taking all the running backs. Okay, good. And on the other side of the ball, you know what? Give me Hunter Henry if I can get out of this. Testing my patience. Brother, please. My brother, please. Omarion Hampton and Hunter Henry. There. That's a fun little number. Right there. There it is, right there. Okay, same game parlay. There we go. Snippet. Call it a day. I don't feel super strongly about this, guys. All right. I don't feel super strongly about that. That's the top play. If we want to just go straight touchdowns off the app, then we'll do it right now. Last one. Can I just go back to touchdowns? And let's see if DraftKings wants to cooperate. Cook, ETN. Okay, Josh Allen. I got it. Saquon. Travion. CMC. Travion. Nothing's working for me today. Nothing. I'm going to have to hide my face from frustration in a minute. Travion and Omarion Hampton. Okay, that's going to be the 6-play confidence score parlay with an honorable mention to A.J. Brown coming up next. Okay. Now I will eventually get back in here and I will snip it. Yeah, I like it actually. Plus 6,000. That's all the money. And for my picks, because Sergio was asking, I'm taking the Bills. There's the upset because they're the underdog guys. I'm taking the Pats at home. Man, am I taking the Pats at home? Golly. I almost don't mind taking all the upsets here, huh? What's the biggest weakness here? Yes, sir, BJ. Clip it, snip it. Customer review. Appreciate you, BJ. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys, for putting up with my weirdness today. Yeah, right. It's really there every day. I just hide it. Just hide it. What's the weakness here? What's the biggest weakness? Can you guys see it okay? Who sells us, chat? Let's ponder this for a minute. I think the Bills money line for me is the biggest I'm most confident in that. So I think we look at the other two games. Personally, I'm not taking the Bills money line off this one. I'm just not. You can't make me do it. You can't. DraftKings might because of the way it's been all wonky today, but I'm not. So Bills, we lock that one in. Plus money, Bills, come on. Easy. 49ers and the Chargers. Longtime Giants fan. His second year with Philly, I fade him. Giants fan, man, you got to feel pretty good. Who's going to be your next coach? BJ, who's going to be the next coach? Good morning, Mad Dog, my guy. Good morning. Appreciate you, buddy. We are doing good over here. We are doing good. We are doing good. Ooh, touchdown quarterback. Listen, we talked about that. I mentioned that earlier. Do we throw Hurts in too? Go with a bunch of these quarterbacks? Holy smokes. My only fear with Kittle, was going to be, is Kittle going to have to stay in the block a little bit? That was my only hesitation. We talked about Kittle a little bit. Chat, who sells? Do the 49ers or the Chargers sell? I think I want to take. I'm struggling. I could go either way on these last two games. Like, this could be one of those scenarios, guys, where you get to the end and you're like, oh, yeah, the Chargers won the game. And I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Or you'd be like, oh, the Patriots won the game. I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. I'd be like, I could see that. Patriots, home. Chargers, more experience. Patriots, very experienced head coach. I don't know. Yeah, no, I got you. But listen, Mad Dog, the Jags aren't an upset. That's what I've been saying. The Jags aren't the upset. The Jags are favored. They are the favorite here. Now, not in my opinion, but the Jags are favorite. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we all feel this way, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Part of me wants to nuke this Bills play right here. Just straight up. A part of me just wants to nuke that. Where can I get this Bills money line at the best odds? Plus 111 on Novig. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Listen, Mad Dog, you literally should rewind the video later and watch. You're saying the exact same things I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Listen, you're telling me, preaching to the choir here. I love that. I love these plays. CMC? CMC should get that work today. He should have 35, 40 touches. He is going to be sore after this game. He is going to be beat up. This man is going to take an absolute beating today. With this D-line and him just getting fed the ball out of the backfield, receiving everything, man's going to take a beating. I'm going to snip that too. Look at this Bills money line. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think so either, Joe. I think you're right. Tim, never stop commenting. I told you that, my guy. You don't ever have to apologize or say you got to comment less. Let's go. That's what makes these shows so fun. These last 2 days, our shows have been phenomenal. And it's because of you guys. Because of BJ getting me all fired up yesterday. I said this whole thing. This is it. Oh, I see what you're saying. But Vegas has them favored, man. I agree. This is the best chance the Bills, Josh Allen, has ever had. Run across those Jags and Bills picks. I came in late. Bookie, you're in the Discord, right? I'll just post them. I've been posting them to Discord after. I've been screenshotting them and posting them to Discord after. Oops, I don't know what I did. So yeah, don't worry about it. I'm going to post them right after. I got you. Oh, no. You're good. We're on the same thing, my friend. You're good, Mad Dog. It's funny that you're saying that because that's the same way I felt. All those things you said is exactly what I've been saying in the beginning because we were talking about the Bills game. So I'm with you, man. We're on the same page here, my friend. We are on the same page with that. All right. That's it. That's all I got. We got 3 games today. Hopefully they're anywhere near as good as yesterday's game. This Bills and Jags game should be fun, should be high scoring at least, good action. I'm curious to see what guys like Brian Thomas Jr. do. The man has big play ability written all over him, but he's been a letdown this year. I'm curious to see if he steps it up, how Trevor Lawrence does in this game. Josh Allen, a lot of pressure coming into this. You know he's feeling it, but again, I do think he's feeling it because it's true. This is the easiest path he's ever had. Bo Nix, Drake May, all these inexperienced quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's the most senior of them all, and the guy's made 1 playoff win maybe. CJ Stroud. That's the other team. CJ Stroud, I think, was the one I forgot earlier. But this is their chance. So we'll see what happens. Got to start out with a win today. All right, guys. Appreciate you. I know you guys smashed the like buttons already. If you forgot to or if you didn't, tap it on your way out for me, please. Just give it a little tappy. Tap-a-roo. All right? That's it. I'm going to put out videos this week. Please take a look at them. Like and comment. Leave me the comments. I go back and answer all the comments. We get some chats going and stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Hop in the Discord if you're not in there already. You can go and get in there right by clicking into the app. And then it's right down here. Little icon, bring you right there. Gives you the right permissions and everything. You get premium access right off the bat. Oh, you guys can't see that. There you go. Little hamburger menu right at the top there. Just click that at the top. Right there. Bloop. Sound effects not included. And then Discord right there. That's it. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy the time with your family and friends. Let's hopefully get some good football. Sorry that it's the Sunday scaries. I'm back to work tomorrow too, guys. But we'll be back here next week, and I'll be putting out videos all week. We'll be chatting in Discord. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Have a great day. All right, guys. See you.